Welcome, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, we are starting now. I just had a little intervention there that I had to just check. But yes, we are live. Hope everyone's doing well, and hope you guys are all good. And these games have both started. Let's just go quickly do this. They're only a minute in. They actually started early. Surprisingly, they did start early there. By just a little bit, which is all good. No problem. Or is this 2017 music? I just picked it for no reason. Just some copyright-free music, you know. Respect the hustle. And hi, Kabir. Hi, Jan. And hi, Kieran. Welcome to stream, all you guys. Hope you guys are all doing well and are all good here. So I don't know why I can't see the chat. Okay, there, that's better. But yeah, hope you guys are all well. Make sure to smash like, and these games are underway. We can probably see Man City, you know, having a little bit more possession here in this game. Of course, Juve have been very good, under form, so we'll have to see. And of course, Casablanca, I think, will win against Align. Let's go check the lineups here. And let's just check this. And hi, Habisfaction, welcome to the stream. And tune in the real game, Real Madrid. Yes, of course, I'm wearing the Real Madrid kit, but that's not on just yet. Just Juventus, Man City, Wydad, Casablanca, Align. So let's check the lineups here for Juventus, Man City. So in goal for Juventus, we have Di Gregorio, we have Kelly, Savona, and Kalulu as the defenders. Kostic, McKennie, and there's a shot from Man City, and it's so close to a goal. It's going to be a corner. Referee's going to decide. I think it's a goal kick, actually. But anyway, back onto it. Kostic, McKennie, Locatelli, and Costa as the midfield here. Cooper Miners and Gonzalez are leading the AM positions, and Vlahovic is surprisingly starting. Juventus, very strange lineup there. I'm very surprised by that one. And now for Manchester City, in goal we have Ederson. Then they have Nunez, Ruben Diaz, Akanji, and Aït-Nouri as the defense. Rodri as the DM. Savinho, Silva, Reinders, and Doku as the midfield. And Marmouche as the striker. And there is a goal for Wydad, Casablanca. It's 1-0 in the 3rd minute. And hi, Absfaction, welcome. I think maybe, sorry, my chat was a bit lagged there. Sorry, I already did say hi to you. My bad, get an extra hi. So why in the world is my PC not aligned with stuff? Okay, that's kind of weird. It doesn't matter. Aït-Nouri is so good. And was I traumatized? Not really. I mean, it's just music. I mean, it's based off a true story, sure, but, you know, you just have to focus and listen up and just understand that, really. But yeah, Casablanca get a goal here. Brilliant. And the goal is going to be through, who is this that scored it? It looks like Maylula has scored, and Mufid has, you know, got the assist there from the right-back position. Your predictions today is Juve 0, City 3. Okay, yeah, fair. Let's actually read all the predictions here. So, for your predictions, Ion, you had Juve 2, City 1. And, okay, Kieran, you had City 3, Juve 2, sure. And, yeah, you also had there Idra 1, 3-0 City. Okay, for sure. Thoughts on this Juventus team here? Very surprised by it. I really thought that Conceição would be starting. I really thought Colomwani would be starting. Thuram Ullien would be starting. You know, he was very good. But, yeah, very different team here. For Juventus, maybe they're going for more defensive gameplay here because, you know, most of these players do look more defensively sound than the team we did see. I'm very surprised by Thuram Ullien not starting. Maybe Juventus feel they can sort of take down Real Madrid because Real will probably top the group, I'm assuming. But yeah, definitely this is a kind of strange setup here for Juventus. Would not have expected that one. Unless, you know, they could be saving the strongest substitutions for after half-time, because that's why I think City are doing as well. In my opinion, these will be sometimes fresh legs at half-time. Yeah, exactly. But the only problem is City have like 3 starting 11s worth of players, which is insane. How many good players are on the bench? Like, they've got Haaland, Foden, Cherki, Gonzalez, O'Reilly, Gundogan, Ake, Vardiol, Stones, Kusanov, Ortega, all on the bench. I mean, Ortega's not going to come on, but the rest of them could, for sure. That is insanity, how many good players City have. But for Casablanca versus Align, the goalkeeper is going to be for Casablanca Benabid. Bouchetta, Harkas, Ferreira, and Mufid are all the defenders there. Lorch, Zemraoui, Mubarak, and Amrabat are the midfield. Maylula, who scored the goal already, and Al Soma are the attackers there. For our line, we have Bri Patricio as the goalkeeper. We have Jasic, Traore, Rabia, Ben Karlek, and Zabala as the defense. Again, no Eric. I'm very surprised by that. Palacios, Park, and Kaku as the midfield. And then, of course, Rahimi and Laba as the forwards there. So, I'm actually surprised that Eric's not starting most of these games for our line. I thought he was one of their key players, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. But for sure, the main game of focus will be Juventus versus Manchester City, which we'll be keeping a very good eye on in today's commentation. And, okay, tonight we all hope you get traumatized by Mr. Dead Ass Skibidi Toilet Song. Okay, yeah, for sure. So, if your prediction stands correct, Ion, then we'll do it, of course. And this is going to be Manchester City with the ball. Of course, it has to be exactly that prediction. And Mamouche trying to find some space. Doku just passing out to this left side here. And now it's going to be with, I think that is, who is that? 8 Nora, yes. Need to get used to some of these, new numbers for Manchester City. It's on this right side here. It's going to be Savinho passing to Nunez. Now back. It's going to be now with Ruben Diaz passing through there. Just in the box, a tussle with Bernardo Silva and the Juventus defense there. Now it's going to be out for Savinho again. Nunez. And here's a pass through 8 Nuri. Through to Doku. Doku is very open. Here's a chance, and it's a goal for Manchester City. 1-0. Very easy. And that means I'm actually behind because I saw that comment like 2 seconds before the goal actually happened there. Let me refresh. There we go. We're back on to the correct time there. 1-0. Manchester City. And Pep is already, preparing Haaland possibly to come on, in a little bit. He'll probably come on at half-time. And it is going to be a goal there for Jeremy Doku. Brilliant from him. He is just so good, Jeremy Doku, honestly. One of Belgium's current best players. Yeah, that was a quality goal as well. Something that we haven't really seen in the last couple of games. Brilliant through ball there as well by 8 Nuri. Again, linking up nicely with these City players. Good vision. And then Doku just drops, I think, who is that? Kalulu. And then just scores in the bottom right. And that is a simple one there to be finished. Di Gregorio, no chance to dive and save that one. And City just with brilliant quality. Also, let me flip this that scoreboard there just so that they're equal with the actual scoreboards in the game. And this is going to be a kickoff here for Juventus. The worst thing for Juve will be losing, some sort of momentum coming in before this game. For sure, I think that might be a cause. Here, there's a shot. And what a very bad finish there, Vlahovic. You should have really got that one a little bit better. This is exactly what Doku needs to do more of. That's the end product he has lacked in seasons gone. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's definitely, when we've been seeing him in the City games, the Manchester derby, I watched him there. He just doesn't have the finish, but that was very good finish from him. Maybe he's been training it through this, season's break, the little break that they've had, the little time. Also, Trossard's dad's the referee here. Not actually his dad, but you know what I mean. He looks exactly like Leandro Trossard. There's a shot and Juventus goal. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Juventus score. And it's equalised there. And it's going to be who scores that one. I think it's... Who has scored that? I think it's Cooper Miners. Hi, Zo3Ella. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. It's a Juve goal. Just past Ederson. And... that was poor from him again, just the goalkeeper. So bad, Ederson. I'm sorry, he used to be such class, and he just does those mistakes. He's been doing them, this whole season for Man City, and he's just done one again. And Ederson already has really fumbled a little bit of a lead here, because Cooper Miners, with a brilliant finish, actually, that was a good finish, to bring Juventus back into this one. Yeah, end-to-end football, exactly what we like to see, Exactly what we like to see. Might be the most entertaining match of the tournament. Yeah, possibly, possibly that this might be the most entertaining match of this tournament. Yeah, for sure interesting there. I did not expect that. I thought City would have, a pretty good dominance, especially that Vlahovic miss was so, lacking quality there. And then Cooper Miners just bring him back in through Ederson, just making the worst mistake I've seen from a goalkeeper. Besides his previous mistake, I think he did one in was it the Arsenal game or was the Manchester United game? I can't remember. He did one big mistake in that one as well and gave away the ball near the goal. Your 3-2 City prediction is taking shape. Yeah, for sure. I do think City have the quality to come ahead as the winner of this game just because, that was a defensive error, but for sure was not expecting that one. Probably can expect Ederson to leave Manchester City in the time coming because he has started to really, drop off from City's quality. Ortega's been brilliant, I got to say. Very good. Ederson used to be such class the previous seasons. He was so good. I don't know if it's just a bad season. Maybe he'll continue to stay, but yeah, for sure, this season was not his. In your opinion, Vlahovic is a one-season wonder because he didn't perform much the last 2 seasons, but his 2023 season was 5 for sure. That's why I think it is. Vlahovic might be that sort of player, Man City passing out to Savinho on the right side here. Alain taking a shot as well, and their game is just missing Rahimi there. Just not great from him in that cross. But back to this City game. City have a throw-in. And it's going to be now at the back here. Just passing it across. It's now going to be, I think that's Akanji. And it just goes out. Looks like that Reinders just lets that one go out. I think. Yeah, that was a bad touch from Reinders. That was a bad shot and touch from Reinders. Not great. He definitely has quality. I'm surprised AC Milan actually let him go from their new project they're bringing on with the likes of Luka Modric coming. They're trying to get some other younger talents. I'm surprised that Reinders actually has, left ship. I mean, he's going to a clearly, more competitive club at the moment, at least. AC Milan now going to Manchester City. But for sure, I would have expected him to be, the center of the new project for AC Milan because he is one of their best players. Juve need to sell Vlahovic and go all in for Pedro Neto. Even though he's a winger, he still has great finishing. Yeah, for sure. Juventus getting Pedro. I would even expect maybe them to buy Conceição from Porto permanently. I mean, he's on loan currently from Porto. He's going to come back at the end of this season. But yeah, I would expect them to buy him because he's just so good. Conceição, he's just brilliant. He can maybe play as a right striker in Juve with a left attacking midfielder, Cooper Miners. Yeah. Of course, we can see Colin Mwani as well playing as the left striker too. Hi, Phil. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, end-to-end game at the moment here. We got a 1-1. We got a 1-0. So great. We're getting a lot of goals. The last time we got this many goals on a group finale was, of course, the Group A finale. And here's a chance for Juventus. Oh, Ederson just came out there at the right time. My goodness, that was a very close chance for Juve. And here's one for City. And yes, we are getting end-to-end football. Love to see it. Love to see it. Sorry, missed the dog walk yesterday. I was so tired I fell asleep. No problem, Phil. Early sleep is so important. So yeah, definitely understandable. Definitely. And Man City are always the most terrifying terms when it comes to build-up play. Yeah, for sure. That's what Pep tries to drill into the players. And yeah, Speedy's doing well. Thanks for asking, Phil. Appreciate it. We'll probably do a dog walk again tonight. For sure, I'll try and do one. And, of course, we'll be streaming the last group stage games at 4 a.m. today as well. It is going to be Real Madrid versus Salzburg and Al Hilal versus Pachuca. You just heard that this match is being played in Orlando. Okay, well, I mean, let's take a look at the weather here. Let's see if there's going to be any sorts of possibility. And there is actually a cloud just north of Orlando. There is a cloud very close. It's just above Eatonville there on the satellite imagery. So I don't know if that cloud's moving south or not. We'll have to have a look. I can't really tell. But yeah, it does look like that maybe if that's moving south, there might be a delay here on this match due to a storm, So that is not going to be great. You also wish you guys joined the dog walk stream yesterday. Well, I'm sorry, guys, if you couldn't join it. I mean, it is at a bit of a weird time, but yeah, it's only for, I think today's going to be the last day where it's at a weird time, and then it will start being back to normal at the 10 p.m. because yeah, the round of 16 times are a little bit different. Some of them are back at the 4 a.m., but most of them are at 7 and 11 my time. So, yeah, it should be all good. If you keep streaming this regularly and consistently, you end up at the next Mr. Beast. Thank you so much, Phil. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's not the goal yet, but it's definitely up there for me. I'd love to be up there in the top YouTubers. For sure, it's a long way away at the moment, but, you know, always about building. And this is going to be Juventus just trying to get possession there. Man City just win it back. At least we're not seeing a bunch of dives like in the Inter River Plate game. That was pretty unenjoyable to watch there until about the very end. It was not the best of football. And there's a long-range shot from Alain there, just being caught nice and easily by Casablanca's goalkeeper. Benabid just not taking any chances with that shot there from Palacios from long range. And this is going to be now a ball for Man City, 8 Nori. And it's going to be played nice to left side, right side. Okay, Kanji now. What football team do I support? I support Real Madrid. Didn't show the badge there by accident, but yeah, Real Madrid. But for this tournament, I'm streaming every single game, Dean Smith. So yeah, I'm just trying to get all of them under wraps. I'd love to, you know, have this as a collection book of, you know, watching every game in this Club World Cup. For sure, neutral commentation will be coming for the rest of these teams. And this is now going to be City just trying to find a through ball there and just collected up by the goalkeeper, Di Gregorio. So many clubs in the Prem have tried to copy Pep's style. The only manager that comes close is Arteta, and Arteta trained as a manager under Pep and as an assistant coach. Yeah, for sure. Arteta is the closest in terms of style there. I honestly think that really, you know, Arteta this season, if he gets the players that he needs, he might be up there with a potential winner. I know, you know, they always finish, there's this joke that they finish second or whatever, but under serious note, you know, they're getting possibly 2 strikers. They're getting another new player, a new DM. The team is taking shape to be a younger team, and we have seen some success from younger teams, so for sure. Can I please show you my Manchester United shirt? It's probably at the back here. I'll have to get it. I've got a City shirt. I've got a United shirt, Juventus shirt. I've got every, you know, major club shirt, to be honest. So I'll have to check. It's a away shirt for Man U. So here's the Juventus shirt. And here's the United shirt. Yo, Ayan, if I don't see the message straight away, I promise you I'll read in all of them. It's just in the process of thought, you know. Yeah, we all know that they even delay sunny weather after the Auckland match, for sure. No, you're not being annoying. It's valid, but I am trying to read all of them, you know. I got a lot to read. Here, I officially hate your tablet. Your charge of this thing for the last 1 hour, 30 minutes, and you only charge it until 35%. Now draining batteries to 16%. And, you know, you should really get... I don't know what... yeah, how old is the tablet? First of all, yeah, exactly what Phil asked there. And then second of all, if yours is a Samsung tablet, if it's like a newer model, you should try and get the advanced chargers because they can charge double speed. So, yeah, for sure. Arsenal, also known as Netflix FC, for sure. Have your club shirts got any numbers on the back? Only my Real Madrid shirt. Not this one. This one's a classic Real Madrid shirt. My actual home kit from last season has my name and number on the back, which is number 7. My Al Nassr shirt, because I support Cristiano, Al Nassr supporter for about 4 years now, has CR7's number in the back. I also got a Brozovic one too. Well, Dynamite actually does. But yeah, they're the only ones with names and numbers. I guess actually, wait, I got one. There's also this like mystery football shirt one. It's Italian Serie 2, Serie B team. But yeah, that's the shirts there, guys. hope you enjoyed a little bit of a sneak peek there. Maybe we'll have to open, because I am going to try and open a bunch of different shirts and stream one time, get a bunch of different collection of shirts, so that would be great to do on the stream. I'd love to do that. You're still here when I'm not typing, it's because I'm focusing on the game. No problem, Kieran, no problem. For sure. Some people just like to enjoy the commentation, enjoy the game. Yeah. We got Salah from Temu. Yes, exactly. And let's see. You only bought it last year. Is it a Samsung Ion, your tablet? By the way. When will you get a Crystal Palace jersey? When I open a bunch of different jerseys, I'll get them. I've been trying to get Crystal Palace. I've been requested Sundowns. I've been requested Athletic Mineiro. I've been requested a bunch, so I'll try and get as many as possible. Hi, Nots the Chap. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Lenovo. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, then that's not going to have the super fast charge program because my Samsung phone, that it charges in about, I think, 30 minutes to full. Man City versus Juve. Yes, it is already 1-1 as well, which is crazy, by the way. Insane. 1-1. There is an injury for Juventus, so we'll just switch over to look at this Casablanca Align game, which is currently taking way. Casablanca just holding the ball at the back. You had an iPad mini for 6 years. Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm not too sure on why a Lenovo tablet would be doing that. I haven't got a Lenovo device before. Can I wear my Ronaldo shirt backwards? Well, I'll just keep this one on, for the Real Madrid game happening later today. So maybe, in another live stream, I'll do that, Dean. But thanks for asking, bro. Yeah, I'll make sure to do that. Maybe tomorrow, I guess, when there's another match. That River Plate match was fun to watch. Yeah, the River Plate match was fun, except of how much it stopped. It was so stoppy and starty. I mean, some people enjoy that. Personally, I don't really enjoy it as much. I enjoyed the second half more than the first half, I gotta say. The second half was a lot of fun to watch. But the first half, for me, wasn't that great. Replay is a good name for a tablet. Yes, it is. And this is going to be a drop ball for Bernardo Silva and Manchester City just because of that injury. And I actually need my air conditioning on. It's so hot in here. I'll just get it after the next play goes out. This is going to be Yeremi Doku on the left side. Yeah, it actually does kind of look windy in the City game. It for sure looks like the clouds are coming over, which is, a problem because that's the Orlando one, right? No, this is a Camping World Stadium. Where is that? Let's see where Camping World Stadium is. Oh, that is in Orlando. Yeah, the cloud's moving south. That means, can you please wear your Real Madrid shirt with your name and number on the back and wear it backwards? Again, I'm just wearing this classic one because the Real Madrid shirt is somewhere else. It's upstairs. I'm not, at the moment, probably going to get it. I'll probably, keep on this one because I love this classic shirt. I just recently got it, so I really do enjoy this one, But yeah, this is going to be now. Let's have a look here. This is going to be a possible penalty here for Casablanca. And there was an own goal for City. While we were looking at the Casablanca game there, Align possibly getting a penalty. Let's have a look at this goal. So there's just a cross there. Oh my, that is not a great own goal. That is a very poor quality own goal there. Savinho just gives the ball, and then there's a cross going in by Nunes, and it's just, what is that? Why in the world did Kalulu shoot like that? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, there is some mistakes, but then there's that one. That was not a great mistake at all. That was honestly very bad. Unfortunate for him, I guess. It's going to be a very demoralizing attempt there. Align did not receive a penalty for that play before as well. And this is going to be a ball now for City on the attack. There's a shot. It's just cleared away. Kalulu, the greatest Man City player. Yes, for sure. Kalulu really doing City a couple of favours here. I mean, he was the one that was dropped by Doku as well. So, yeah, he's helping them out today. Juventus trying to win back some possession here, and Akanji just tidies that up nicely. You have a great name for your AC unit. Okay, go ahead, Phil. Go ahead and name it. I'll actually get the AC remote now. Why, Dad? Yeah. Okay, got it. It's really hot in here, so just want to keep nice and cool. And this is going to be back to Ederson. Maybe he's going to give it to the Juventus players. Maybe Kalulu and Ederson should switch teams, to be honest. I feel like Ederson would play better for Juve compared to Kalulu. Both doing, favours for each other at this point. And City passing at the back. It's going to be a Akanji back. Wydad AC is on. Yes. It could also be AC Milan. AC Milan there. And Juventus winning the ball back in the attacking half. Here's a chance for them. Just bring it out to the right side. Cross coming in. Just cleared away by Ruben Diaz. My predictions for the Wydad Al-Ain game. I think Wydad will win 3-0. Al-Ain have not been looking great on the goal-scoring sense in any competition, in any game of this tournament. In their own tournament, they haven't been looking great. In the AFC Champions League, they were very poor. So, yeah, I don't really see them, scoring. Sorry, Al-Ain fans, if you are watching, not any harm to your team or anything, but just, you've not been on form, on the greatest form. I could be proved wrong. And this is going to be City. City just passing the ball. There's a cross going into the box there, and Juventus clean that up. It's now Weston McKennie, and he gives it back to City. Now it's going to be Savinho. There's an overlap being made by Doku. Now back to Nunez. Now Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz now passing to Rodri. Now back to Nunez. City will win 3. So you're saying 3-1 there, Idra 1, or maybe a 3-2-er. Definitely possible for either. I do see Juventus maybe scoring one more. They weren't looking, slack on the attack. They were definitely had a little bit of push, but yeah, we'll have to see. City are just, really such a strong team to break down. I actually have my hopes for Juve, especially with, the form of their team in the previous 2 games. Can you please do me a deal? Can you please get your Man United away shirt printed with just a number on the back? Okay, which number, Dean? And also, maybe I can do the home shirt, maybe? If you want, I can try and get a home shirt with the number. Yeah, you can pick any number, any name if you want. All good. I love number 7, so maybe I'll do that one. But, yeah, you can pick. Kalulu statue should be built at the Etihad, yep. For sure. And this is going to be now a ball out to Doku. Doku passing back here. It's going to be Ryan just trying to find a through ball there. Nice and easy. Shot taken. It's saved by Di Gregorio. And Marmoush just missing out on that one there. And this is going to be Juve trying to play it out from the back. Given away. And it's going to be a Juventus throw-in. Man City just kick it out there. I think Aït-Nouri just kicks it out. It looks like there's going to be a water break in this game. Looks like it. And as always, guys, if you do enjoy the content, if you want to see more, can you please get Mainu 36? Yes, I love Kobe Mainu. Yeah, for sure. I'll get a Kobe Mainu 37 top. I'll get the home kit as well. When I go to the printing store next. Unfortunately, there's no printing stores like here where I currently am. But yeah, when I next go to one, United shirt, I'll for sure get one. I'll try and do it on stream as well so we can, have the proof. But yeah, thank you, Dean, as well for giving me the name and number. But yeah, there's going to be a cooling break here. If you do enjoy this content, guys, a like and sub is always appreciated because we are streaming every Club World Cup game. I just found out that on one of my plane rides there is actually going to be a game. So we will be doing it on the flight, which is going to be great. Do I get replicas? What is a replica? What do you mean by that, Phil? Sorry, my brain's probably not working again, but yeah, you mean like a match worn? This is, just showing the goal replay there from Doku. Just brilliant in terms of shot. Dropping Kalulu, bottom right. Win 2 goal 1. Oh, so 3-1, I see, or 4-2. Okay, I see that. Oh, a jersey replica. No, I don't. No. Sorry, my brain was not working there, Phil. My bad. My fault. Let's see if this weather's getting any worse. Yeah. I get. So basically, I'll explain it now that my brain's actually starting to work a little bit. So basically, I get jersey replicas from the official store. Then I get them printed on the official store's like printer. But for some jerseys that are a little bit harder to get, it's harder to get the actual replica. So you just get, a more a fake real version. People accuse Pep's squad as robots, but what they do and how slick they play as scares teams. Yeah, exactly. Pep's team's very, strong, very possession-based, very skill-based. Individual talent shines a little bit. I would say not as much as any other team, but it's more of a unit individual talent rather than, one specific player. And can you please do on your tomorrow night live stream? I can't do it on tomorrow, Dean, because I just said, though, I've got no printing stores around me. I've had to get my stuff printed in a different city, which is not close to me. So, yeah, I got none currently here. But whenever I do get it, I'll be sure to let you guys know that I got it, okay? 100%, I promise I'll do it. I'll write it down even, so a little bit more proof. Let me open my diary with all the recommendation diary here. Kobe, Manu, 37, Man U, home kit. The nearest city I can get printed it on is 5 hours away, and I don't have the resources to go there every single time to get one shirt printed, So I'll have to wait a little bit. But there, it's written down. Don't know if you guys can see it. Kobe Manu, 37 Man United shirt. Written with some of your other guys' recommendations. There we go. Juventus are making too easy for City. Juve should be doing what they have done the first two. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't get why Juventus have done this to themselves. They've really, hindered their progression in this tournament by playing, such a lackluster squad compared to the other two squads playing. What do I think is scarier? Pep's Barcelona, Pep's Man City? Probably, it depends really. So, Pep's Man City is playing in arguably one of the, most balanced, advanced, and hardest leagues in the world. I mean, I'm not saying it's, compared to any other leagues, but some people think that La Liga is harder. Some people think some other things harder. Looks like the Align have got a goal here. It might be offside. But yeah, so for sure, Man City one is definitely... Please write down Crystal Palace jersey, Warden number 20. Definitely Man City one is for sure a stronger in terms of, they have so much style, so much, they're playing against, Premier League sides, whereas, Barca is playing against, Real Madrid, of course, for certain. They won the Sextuple. I mean, there's nothing more than that. So for sure, I guess maybe Pep's Barca have been better. Some of the squad members of that were better in terms of playing by far. So yeah, Pep's Barca, I'll say. Let me find this. Went around there a long way, but yeah, I got to the road. What was the next Kevin De Bruyne? When am I doing my next live stream? It's going to be I stream every single day. Dean, I stream at 10 p.m. currently, which is my time for this Club World Cup match. I'm streaming every Club World Cup match. So the next stream after this is going to be a dog walk. It's going to be in an hour after this stream ends, so after these matches end. Then after that, there will be the next set of Club World Cup matches, the Real Madrid one and the Al Hilal one. Then there's going to be a break. Then I'm going to be doing some gaming streams in the afternoon of that day. Then I'll be doing another Club World Cup stream, I think, the next day. Dog walks as well. So yeah, every single day I stream. around this time, a little bit earlier than this time by like a couple of hours, sometimes by like 2 or 3 hours, and a little bit later this time by like 3 or 4 hours. So yeah, every single day. Here we go. I got the recommendation page. Sorry, took a while. Okay, Crystal Palace, water number 20. Wharton number 20. Next, KDB. Cool. Thank you for letting me know about that, Phil. I will be sure to try and get that shirt when I, again, go to a printing location. Pets Barcelona did have an over-reliance on Messi. Yeah, for sure. I would say the same thing about Zidane's Real Madrid. Had a very high reliance on Ronaldo in most matches, not all, most matches. But yeah, Man City, I guess, will play more as a unit, you know. What time in the UK? I'm not too sure. I'll have to check because I'm not living in the UK. Let's check current times. Again, it's any time really. You'll know when the stream is available because I put a pre-stream up like a couple of hours before. So this stream actually started about 4 hours ago as a pre-stream, and then it actually started, 5 minutes before the match. So you'll get to know. It's probably tomorrow will be around 7 p.m. my time. Let's check. So that'll be about 5 p.m. UK. So yeah. But it's from like 5 p.m. UK till, let's see. Usually this is when the streams last from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. UK. Not in terms of one stream's length, but multiple streams lengths. It's 20:39 in the UK right now. Yeah. There's actually no match tomorrow night. So, yeah, with the next match after the Real Madrid Al Hilal one will be the round of 16 beginning. And that is going to be on the following day, I think. Let's have a look here. Yeah, it will be Saturday, June 28th, the round of 16 begins. So, technically, the 4 a.m. matches for me, which is tomorrow. Don't know what time it is for you guys. But yeah, they are the final matches on those days. And then the next day will be the 7 p.m., 11 p.m. matches. So, there is a day break between the round of 16 and the group stage. So, we'll be doing some more of other stuff. Again, guys, if you have any video games you want to recommend me to play, please do so. I will play them, and I'll try to play them, okay, on the stream. As long as they're not, costing an insane amount of money. That I can't. I'll literally go broke and not be able to afford anything else. And this is going to be City just playing around the defense there. Ederson now passing it out to Akanji. Through ball nicely finding Marmoush. There's a little tap off there. I should play Fears to Fathom. Yes, 4. Fears to Fathom 4. Okay, I'll write that down, I guess. Thank you, Not the Chap. Knockout rounds will get watched. Weeded out most of the... Yes, trash teams have been weeded out for sure. Yep. So this is going to be Fears to Fathom... Oh, you accidentally put 4. Oh, sorry. Can you get your Man United shirt printed by Saturday? I'm where I can get these shirts printed, Dean, is in a 5-hour away city. I can't travel there because I'm actually leaving on holiday soon. When I'm on holiday, I think at the airport there's a printing station, actually, surprisingly. But yeah, I'll try and get it printed as soon as possible. I promise you. I don't break my promises to you guys. I do try and get this stuff done. But yeah, I cannot travel 5 hours just to get a shirt printed. It's unethical. It's raining. Match is going to get delayed any second. We already know it's going to happen, guys. Cross your fingers. Man City Juventus is going to get delayed probably for like 2 hours. We're going to see it any second now. Knew the storm cloud was moving south. Why host games in Orlando? I have no idea. They keep doing it, and they keep making these matches delayed. And here we go. It looks like the referee might be calling this one delayed at halftime or something. I don't know. Going to have to see here. There's a shot right. 8 Nori. It was not a great one. Di Gregorio just saving that one pretty easily. Your enter key is right next to your numpad. Oh, okay, I see. Numpad 4, enter key. It's a 10-hour round trip. Yeah, exactly. 5 hours there, 5 hours back, and that's by car. By train, it's 4 hours, so it's not much better. And the train tickets aren't, the greatest of price. Again, I'll try and get it. I promise you guys, I will try and get any of the shirts you asked for done, because I want to do actually a stream where I open a lot of shirts, so that would be great to do. But it is written down. It's in the recommendations book. Nothing is forgotten there. And yeah, it does look like that this match is going to get delayed here. Let's see what the decision is from the referee. We're going to have to just check this one. Probably waiting till halftime and then we'll delay it. It really just depends what Trossard's dad suggests. And it's going to play on, surprisingly. Okay, finally, we're getting a rain game. I love to see it. Yeah, Florida weather, exactly. Hi, Clicks. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing well. Florida weather. That's why the World Cup game should not be hosted in Florida, because we've had, all the match delays basically in Florida. There is a penalty check in this game. I think it's for Align. The rain is really heavy. Yeah, it's actually the heaviest. You know what's weird? They delayed the Auckland-Benfica game when the weather was not even over the stadium and it was sunny the whole time. Yet they're not delaying this one, which is a thunderstorm. Like, almost thunderstorm quality of rain. Now, I don't know what the thought is behind that, if they're just doing it because, the previous delays were absolutely nonsensical, but it does look like this one will be soon delayed. I can't imagine it going on just because of the fact that the other ones have been for lesser. But we'll see. I mean, I'll love it not to be. And that is going to be a foul there for what looks to be Juventus. Do I live near a beach? I live, actually, yeah, somewhat close to a beach. Yeah. It's not the one in that video. The short, if you guys watch the short with the Jeddah thing, that's, I don't live in Jeddah, so that was just a little 2-day vacation there. I'd like to see a dog walk or speedy on the beach if possible. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll try and get that one done. I would love to do that. Yeah, definitely. It's about like a 40 or so minute, 30-minute drive, I think. I don't know. It depends on the traffic of the day. But yeah, we'll try and go there for a dog walk. That'd be great. The rain will be to Man City's advantage. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Rain will definitely be City's advantage. I mean, it's just common British weather at that point. And it looks like that Align have got a penalty here, and it's going to be Rahimi who's going to be taking this one. Let's have a look at their penalty decision. Yeah. Penalty is given there. It's going to be Align taking it through Rahimi. Is any of these games better? Again, I don't know, Kabir. I don't bet. So you'll have to ask some of the fellow better community. But yeah, for me, I don't. So I'm not too sure. I'm sure all of them are. I think every football game is. And let's see if Align can score their first goal of this tournament here through Laba. Rahimi's not taking. That is very weird. Laba is taking. He's made 3, missed 2 in his last 5. Let's see if he can make it. Made 4, missed 1 in his last 5. Here we go. Laba for Align, their first goal of this game. And the first goal of this tournament. Here we go. Laba, and he scores. And it's 1-1 for Align. And at least the fans are going to be happy that there's 1 goal in this tournament. And now it's going to be back to this City-Juventus game. And it's going to be City just keeping some possession on the ball there. Back to Ederson. Now out to Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri, little one touch there with his City colleague. That is going to be a little one touch there with Reinders. Now back to Akanji. Now to Ruben Diaz. Nunez now on the right side there. That's going to be Doku. And that's going to be now over to Eight Nori. Now it's going to be on this left side here. Reinders. Passing there. It's back from Doku to Ruben Diaz. Now it's going to be Nunez. Ruben Diaz. And it's now going to be Nunez again. Savinho. Nunez, Savinho, Ruben Diaz. This is the type of play we see Pep play for. And it's for certain, a very possessional-based style of play. You know, very iconic of Pep's football, really. And any scoreline predictions, guys, that are going to change? Any, you know, do you see any other different circumstances happening for this match? Or do you think it's just going to be the same here, same sort of stuff? Do you think Man City 3-1? Possibly. I actually do think that's going to be the final score, 3-1. Your prediction is wrong. That means we don't have to listen to that stupid Skibbity song. Thank God. Oh, my goodness. I not want to listen to that. Disgrace to my ears. Crystal Palace know how to beat Pep City. Yes, for certain. We saw that one from the FA Cup. Crystal Palace is the special ones, you know. And this is a good defense by Casablanca and good build-up from Manchester City. Here you go. Savinho. Is a chance. Cross back. And it doesn't reach anyone. Juventus cleaning up nicely. We could supposedly see a couple of changes for Juventus at halftime. I do expect it. There's a long-range shot. Wow. How did that not go in there from Omar Mamouche? What about the first 5 seconds just for the memes and obliterating your ears? We can do a poll at the end. I'm not gonna risk it at the moment. I honestly think Pep's Man City is scarier than Pep's Barcelona, especially his 2023 season. Yeah, for certain, I do think that Pep's Man City are more well-structured. I say they don't rely on one specific player. You know, I did originally think that maybe they relied too much on Haaland to score goals. But no, take Haaland out of the equation, put, you know, Marmouche in the equation. It doesn't matter. Anyone goes in and it's a goal. But yeah, definitely this Man City team is amazingly good. They are very good. Got a world-class DM like Rodri, you know, striker like Marmouche. I actually do think Marmouche is better on form than Haaland at the moment. Marmouche is just great. There's a header by City, just cleared away by Juventus. These are the first 5 seconds. I want to see that reaction. Yeah, we'll do a poll vote, Ion, for certain. If that is voted the case, then you know the people want to hear it. And this is now going to be a cross over to right side there for a line. Sorry, just stuttering the phrase there. Cleared away by Casablanca. And there's halftime there for Man City versus Juventus. Man City, Liverpool will be crazy. Yes, for certain, these two new teams for both are going to look so good when they're versing each other. I can't wait, honestly. I cannot wait. Not sure what your guys' thoughts are on this. It seems like halftime is going to be called for Wydad Align in a second. But yeah, I would love to see them. The first 5 seconds. Okay, maybe we'll wait till the end, okay? Since you've asked a lot. We'll wait till the end here, Ion. We'll now look at the stats here for Juventus versus Manchester City. So Juventus, 23% possession only. Now that is a criminal from how Juventus were playing in the previous games. Ten Hag's Liverpool is just as scary. Ten Hag's Liverpool? What? Am I hearing correctly? Skibbity Fortnite. I swear it was Arne Slot. It's Liverpool. I think it's just a mistake. Abbas faction. Ten Hag's Liverpool. Crazy. Man City, 77% possession. You're eating shawarma. W's clicks. Skibbity Fortnite. Great. Elena, you know, maybe we'll have to hear it at the end. I did already hear it before, but yeah, sure. So 77% possession for Man City. 1.2 expected goals for Man City. 15 total shots. 6 on target. 1 big chance. 0 big chances missed. 372 accurate passes. 94% accuracy. 5 fouls. 4 corners. For Juventus, we have 0.34 expected goals. 2 total shots. 1 shot on target. 1 big chance. 0 big chances missed. 90 accurate passes. 78% accuracy. 4 fouls and 1 corner. So, oh, you meant Arne Slot. I was going to say Ten Hag. Bro, spawned out of nowhere. We lost to Man City 5-2 in April, I think it was. Our manager said to Pep after the game, "You can't play this system against us because we will solve it." Again against us because we will solve it. Yeah, and then Pep's passing-based system is solvable. Yeah, for certain. Crystal Palace, by saying that cold quote, one of the coldest quotes of the season, by saying that they'll solve the system. They did. Same like Ange saying, second season trophy, and he, delivered. People watching, that's interesting. 17 now. Yeah. The people watching changes for everyone's streams clicks, for certain. W's, smash like for people. And this is going to be the stats for Wydad Casablanca versus Al-Ain, which has just ended the half there. Just about. Yeah, the half has ended. So I promise I'll stay entire stream. No, at the end. I will play it at the end. I promise you I'll play it at the end. That is a certified promise there. That's the promised credibility going into the end of the stream there. So now for Al-Ain, Rui Patricio is the goal. Sorry, why am I reading out the lineups? Here's the stats: 53% possession for Al-Ain, 1.52 expected goals, 8 total shots, 4 on target, 3 big chances, 2 big chances missed, 163 accurate passes, 87% accuracy, 7 fouls, 5 corners. Now for Wydad Casablanca, 47% possession, 1.29 expected goals, 5 shots, 2 on target, 2 big chances missed, 152 accurate passes, 88% accuracy, 12 fouls, 2 corners. And Nottingham Forest figured out Man City until they fell at the end of the season. I know that was so unfortunate for Nottingham. I really, held my hopes for them to get Champions League football. That would have been such a sight to see Nottingham, playing in Champions League. Chris Wood, New Zealand GOAT, playing in the Champions League. It would have been such a great sight. You can find you on Google. Type number. Okay. Hope this doesn't give a virus to my thing there. Oh, I see. It actually does come on. That is crazy. Why are you leaking yourself, bro? On FIDE. Wow. 2012. I'm not going to read it. Okay, yeah, that's your personal stuff. Yeah, you leaked yourself, Ion, there. And can I sing a Skibbity song in the chat? I mean, we're not really brain rotted here, but okay. Pep's system last season was very solvable. They dropped a lot of points last season, yeah, for sure. Next season, I think they'll be a much better and challenge Liverpool and Arsenal for the title. Yes, certainly. They will challenge for the title next season. That squad that Pep is using right now is insanely good. Only thing I could say is a goalkeeper change. Edison, his time is up. I'm sorry. He's not that great anymore. Like, he's great on the saves and sweeper keeper. The mistakes are too many. The whole season making mistakes. I mean, it's not even a one-game fluke or two-game fluke or 3 games. It's every game there's a mistake from him. You're playing a tournament in chess that's related to chess. Okay, I see. Pep is a great manager when he has all his greatest players available. Rodri injury killed him starved last season. Yes, certainly. And then Haaland's injury really made it worse. He was forced to find, Marmoush. I mean, bright side for Pep. Marmoush, coming in actually made him a little bit better there. Because he brought in Marmoush because he was over-relying on Haaland, I think, a bit too much. He was very over-reliant on Haaland. I think, after a couple of seasons with him, he started getting too reliant on that sort of player. Marmoush had really changed him back into how he was originally with the City side where, every player equal. And that's what I like about Omar Marmoush. He really contributes to the team thoroughly. With the play on the left wing, the right wing, the striker. You can go cam, centre mid, deep. He can come. He can defend headers from the corner. He can do everything, Marmoush. He's tall, so he can score headers, acrobatic, bicycles. Haaland, great striker, but I actually think Marmoush might be better in terms of, usability in, different situations. More usable for Pep, possibly, I guess. And, okay, I'm not going to read that, Elena. I don't want to have, people unsubscribe from me for that reason. I'm playing a tournament in chess that's related to chess. I did read that. So, wait a minute. You're playing a tournament in chess that's related to chess. How's that even? That doesn't even make sense. Of course you'd be playing a tournament for chess in chess. Okay? What? That has really puzzled my brain there. You're trying to focus on football, and all I can see in the chat is brain rot. What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on at this point. But yeah, poor goal from Kalulu, by the way. Poor own goal. That was really just not great quality. I don't know why. There's literally, right? So you have the box. You have Kalulu standing in the box. You have the ball coming in, and you have Kalulu kick the ball into the goal instead of just letting it run through the box out for a throw-in when no one's on that side. I'm not sure about that. We are discussing Man City's performance. It's not all brain rot. Yeah, for certain, not all brain rot. There's just a couple of brain rots in here. Crazy. I'll watch the brain rot song after the thing. Okay, guys. I promise you. You'll see my name and then click on it. I'm beaten right now in this tournament. Tomorrow you have a strong opponent against you. Oh, it's a chess tournament. Okay. I see. Unbeaten. National rank in world ranking. 175,000. Wow. That's crazy. Ion, they're brilliant. He's playing a chess tournament. That's the thing you typed in. Google's related to his chess. Okay, I see. Okay, I don't think Real Madrid is quite ready yet, especially since they now have a new manager, new players, a new system. Alonso's system will take some time. Yeah, for sure. That's why I'm thinking as well. Mbappe missing, very big for Real Madrid. They don't look attackingly sound. For example, we saw that with Al Hilal. I think every game's been an improvement, though, with Zabi. So we did the Hilal game. They weren't great. We did the game against Pachuca. They were great in that game. I think they were really well playing. Vini, very good on form once again. Hopefully he can stay like that. But yeah, definitely I feel like that Real Madrid needs some time with the manager. They're just not having. They don't have enough time at the moment. I feel like it's more of a rush into this tournament. Same with, you can argue the same for, Inter. You can argue the same for Al Hilal. Those three teams haven't had any time with their new managers. They've had about 4 days max, 5 days before coming into the tournament, and yeah, they've just really been rushed into winning games against sides that are arguably strong. Not the strongest, but arguably strong in terms of continental and domestic success. So yeah, that is very important for Real to have some time with Xabi Alonso, implement his system, trust in the manager, and it should all work out. I'm certain about it will all work out in that certain case there. But yeah, also guys, I'll just take a quick break. Just so I can, eat a little bit of a snack and have some water. Make sure, guys, to stay hydrated. I think that the City game might be delayed slightly. I'm not too sure what they're going to decide on that one. We'll have to check up. But yeah, I'm going to just have a small break. I'll keep the scores on the table there so you can see them. But otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys in about like 4 minutes or 3 minutes just while I get a drink of water here. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, we are back, guys. We are back. Okay, let me see if there was any messages while I was gone. Nope. All good. And yes, I just had some water. No snack, but water is all good. Love to see it. W's everyone in the chat as well if you had a nice halftime. But yeah, I was just having a look at the own goal again. It just looks terrible. The own goal looks so bad. I'm sorry, Kalulu. You were brilliant in the other games, but in that game, it genuinely looked like you scored on purpose a goal. Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen were unstoppable in their season when he won them their first Bundesliga title. And yeah, DFB Pokal, they were, unbeaten, which is brilliant. Unbeaten from Leverkusen. Xabi Alonso just so great. And, he really brought such a good system into the Leverkusen team. It really fit with their players. And, yeah, I'll read your previous messages now, Ion, just so I can see them. You said there are 5 rounds and I played 2 today and there's 3 tomorrow and I have a strong opponent. Yeah, I responded to that one. And yes, I'll listen to your song in the end of this stream. I promise you I'll listen to it then. I promise. But yeah, Easy plays chess. He won a tournament online to win £15,000. Whoa! A couple of weeks before winning the FA. What a baller. The high IQ might have paid off there, Chess is kind of like football. I gotta say, chess is similar to football because it's all about positioning, The things I can think of are like chess really is chess, football, checkers, all pretty, similar in style, I guess you could say. Sports in general require high IQ, for placement of players and all that sort of stuff. Elise taught him how to play chess. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, that's why Elise is, one of the smartest players. Such a nonchalant guy as well. A bit too nonchalant, to be honest. Like, come on, Elise, you don't need to act like that for everything, let's be honest. But, yeah. Haaland's coming on. Oh, he is. And this match has started as well. It just started about 3 seconds ago. Erling Haaland is on as well. Yes. Love to see Erling Braut Haaland on. Oh, yes. Typo. Yes. Taught. That's what I thought it was as well. But, yeah. Smash light for Haaland. Should I just call him Braut? I mean, that is like his other name as well, so I don't know. Read your message before that? There was a message before? Yeah, the one that you're unbeaten in this tournament and you have the stronger opponent against you. Yeah, I read that one. That's the one before that. And aura from me because I played in the chess tourney. Yeah, that was a long time ago, though. And this Casablanca, and 18 people watching is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. W's. But Casablanca versus Align will be starting very shortly as well. Haaland just missing that little tap there. And this is going to be a throw from Juventus. No, the one before the one you read. Yeah, I'll just read it. Just type it into the bottom of the chat because I know which one you're talking about while I narrate this game. Yeah, this is going to be... Yeah, just copy-paste it. This is going to be Haaland with the chance to get that, and that's just intercepted by Kalulu. Let's hope he doesn't make another own goal mistake, let's be honest. Don't want to see another one from him. And this is going to be on the right side here for Juventus. It looks like that there was no substitutions by Juve from the halftime, which is extremely weird. I am really weirded out by that. I'm also surprised that Bernardo Silva didn't actually come off and Marmoush stayed on. Again, both teams making weird tactical decisions. I mean, Man City's not that bad, but Juventus, no new players have come on this game. That is insane. I can't believe that. No new players, Conceição, who's on the bench even? Let's have a look at all the players that could have been subbed on. Colomboane, Yildiz, Conceição, Adzik, Tramulien, Douglas Luiz, Bremer, Gatti, Cambioso, Defara, that's a goalkeeper, my bad. Garifani, but you get the ideas, So many different players could have been subbed on there, and none of them were selected. I don't get what the decision-making skills are there by Juventus' coach, Igor Tudor. Yeah, that is really weird. It just doesn't make sense. When, the problem was when we were having a look that Juve's team just seems broken, disconnected in the attack and defense there. They need, Taramo Liem at least, I thought would have come on to, link up play. That's what I thought would have happened, but no, it didn't happen. And this is going to be Erling, just trying to find some space, and it's just cleared away by Juventus there. And this is going to be Vlahovic hold-up play. It's going to be just one back nice and easily from Rodri. And here we go. Align versus Casablanca has started. There we go. Just put it up to the correct time there. And it's going to be City just retaining some possessional gameplay. It's going to be now here, just passing on the right side with the ball now. It's going to be back to Nunez. Ruben Diaz. Now to Nunez in the middle. And now it's going over to Ruben Diaz, just trying to find a play into the middle there. And it's back with Akanji. Ruben Diaz. Akanji. Now to the left side. Doku. Akanji. Through ball trying to find... Oh, that was a very good chance there. Just Akanji trying to find Reinders there. That was actually good from Akanji there. Just trying to find that little lofted play. And there have only been one substitution, I think, for the Wydad Casablanca Alliance game. Let's see who it was that was subbed on. Let's see who was substituted. No one was substituted. Surprising. I did see a sub lined up. Maybe it's not happened yet. We'll do a live stream for the F1 race this weekend. It's in Austria. Maybe, yeah, sure. I'll just have to try and figure out what channel I can watch it on. Then maybe I'll do it. I'll just see what time it is now. F1 race, Austria time. It will be at 4 p.m. my time on Sunday, June 29th. Let's see if there's anything on that at that time. How long do they last on average, Phil, the races? Is that like a 90-minute thing similar to football? All right, welcome back, Zothriella. Welcome back. Because I'll just check, with the Club World Cup if there's any, games at that time. Matches. Okay, let's go to the next one. It's on the 29th of June there. About 2 hours. So it'll be ending at around 6 p.m. Yeah, that should be good. If it ends at 6 p.m., it'll be good because PSG versus Inter Miami is at 7 p.m. So, yeah, no problem if it ends at 6 p.m. I'll try and do the live stream then. It'll give me some time, something to do during the day as well. Besides, just a gaming stream every time. We'll do some different variety. Love to see it. So, yeah, I'll try and stream that one. And then go to MA Noor Memorial Tournament. Okay, what is that? Let's put that in here. Just don't want to miss any games. Oh, it's a chess tournament. Okay, I see. Yeah, you can give me some more information on. There's a goal for Man City, and it's Erling Braut Haaland with the third there. Just as I'm looking at the tournament there, just go back, and brilliant from Haaland. It's his first open play goal in quite a fair bit. I mean, there have been pens before this, but this is an actual open player, and for sure, he showed quality there, Erling, with that one. Let's have a look once again at this goal on the replay. It's his 33rd goal this season as well, Erling Haaland. Okay, so let's have a look. So there's the initial pass there, just brilliant. I think that's from Nunez, and then it's just Savinho. Is that Savinho or Bernardo Silva? I think that's Savinho. Just gives that little assist there. It was actually Reinders to Nunez, actually. Brilliant pass by Reinders, I got to say. He is really linking it. All of these new signings for City are really linking up nicely with, the previous squad. Reinders brilliant to find Nunez, and then Nunez passing to Braut, and he just scores that one nice and easy. And it is going to be a brilliant goal there for Braut. 3-1. Search chat results BD first. Okay. Yeah, I'm on your page. Ion, I'm on your page. And this is going to be now a Juventus ball just given to City. You can send me as if you want as well. I don't know if you're on the Discord or not. If you are, you can send it on there too. I can't remember if you said you were or not. My brain's a bit off at the moment. Find MA Memorial Tournament. Okay. Tournaments. NA more. Seal win 2 goals, like I said earlier, yeah, for sure. And Alline have just got a goal here. I'll lock in for the game now. I'll try and find your tournament afterwards, okay? Because there's a lot of goals actually happening at the moment. And make this people no draw. Welcome, Ad Wumi, to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Sorry if I said your name wrong. And this is going to be a brilliant shot there from Rahimi, just, recollecting possession, just pass it over, and then there's the shot to go into the goal there. Just really good from our line's number 10, Kaku, to get that one. As Palacios actually redeeming it there, and then, yeah, just nice and slotted in. Yeah, it's all happening exactly. We need to see all of these goals because they're all going crazy. Smash like for goals, guys. And that is going to be, 2-1 in Align, Wydad Casablanca, and 3-1 Man City versus Juventus. And Align will be happy, to get a win coming off this tournament. Definitely, it's going to be their sort of hope for this game. Here's a chance for City trying to play it in. There's no Juventus pressure at all. It's so just disorganized, really. It's really actually a bit poor. And there's a VAR check here for the goal for Align. It might get cancelled because it was a slide tackle. And Man City's to win. Yeah, for sure, Kabir. Man City will win this one. She can't realize. No need to actually search it out. Trust me, it's not because of you. No, you're not annoying. No one's annoying on this stream. All you guys are great. Yeah, it was just because there was a lot of goals I didn't want to miss anymore, to be honest. And this is now going to be for City just mopping up the ball. Going to be a goal kick there. And the check on the goal does look like that this goal might stand because it's really just a follow-through slide by that player there from our line, Just a follow-through from Palacios. Not intentional. Yeah, Man City are happy to be 3-1 up against Juventus because they're securing their spot in the first place there. Yeah, the goals are turning up exactly. So now, as it stands, City will be versing probably Al Hilal or Pachuca, depends. Al Hilal Salzburg, not Pachuca. Pachuca can't get in. But yeah, Al Hilal Salzburg and Real Madrid will be either versing Juventus. As it stands, they'll be versing Juventus. Of course, if Salzburg win against Real Madrid, that would be insane. That would be topping the group there. And it looks like that there's going to be a substitution here, finally, for Juventus. I have no idea why this took so long. Should be in a half-time sub, really. Yildiz is coming on. And it looks like that Turam Ulien's also coming on. Locatelli, Alberto Costa, and Cooper Miners are all coming off. And on is coming 3 players here. And it looks like it's going to be... Let's have a look. Turam Ulien, Yildiz, and one other player which we can't see, Cambiaso. Look, I don't know what Juventus is cooking, but they need to use all their subs right now. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why their subs are so delayed here, especially since, 2 goals up is really risky. And here we go. Maybe this Juventus team could change up the gameplay here. And this is going to be City now with possession. Just find a through ball there by Kanji. Just won by Juventus. And here we go. Already a chance with the new substitutions. And it's already looking good. Turam Ulien, just brilliant in that terms of build-up play here. It's now just being won back by Juventus in the defensive section. A player for Casablanca is actually being stretched off somehow in their game. Really surprising. But yeah, okay. That's definitely wasn't on my card for today's games. How many subs to reach? 5.3k. Just a couple. We're really missing only a few. So everyone sub up now, It's so little, I gotta say, but won't say more on it. Here we go. This is going to be a shot there from, I think that was Yildiz who just missed. And yeah, it's going to be a goal kick for Manchester City and Ederson. The three best players from their last game are coming on. No idea why they didn't start. Well, I don't know why Conceição's not playing either. To be honest, I would have really put him on in this game as well as a starter. Yeah, surprised Costa came off. He was good in the last game. But yeah. I think it's like 3, I think, or 4. I don't know. I don't have the sub count with me at the moment. Kabir. It's less than 6. Who's my favorite player of this tournament? Elise. Elise is by far my favorite player of this tournament. He's just so good. Elise is just... He's him. He actually is him. Haaland just fouling. It looks like... Yeah, he's just fouling a player there. Savona just fouled by Erling Haaland. Casablanca, I think, playing for a draw. Yeah, for sure they're going to play for a draw here. Align are playing for a win. They need a win because they need something for their fans. Their fans have been really disappointed by their performance. I mean, Casablanca weren't as badly destroyed, but Align for certain were destroyed by both City and Juventus. So they need it. You know, they need to turn up here. They need to turn up. And this is now going to be a ball for Align in their game. On the screen there for Man City versus Juventus in attendance is going to be Gianni Infantino and Arsene Wenger. There's also a substitution happening here. Savona's coming off. And it looks like that someone's going to replace him. Gatti's going to replace him. Finally, we're getting some substitutions here. Whether they have to be forced, they need to be coming on now. Yeah, but Martinelli from Fluminense, he has no goals or assists, but those who watch the matches will know. Yeah, he was so good. I was surprised this time last year after we sold Elise. He was so good for us. Yeah, I know. Elise really, you know, Crystal Palace could have had someone big there. I mean, he's gone to Bayern, which is, you know, always competing for the Champions League. Crystal Palace, though, if they had kept him, you know, they might have been cooking in the Prem this season. They're already cooking. They could have cooked some more with him. But he is just so good to watch. He is brilliant. Mateus Nunes taking a throw in there. Just a little nice one-touch heel by, I think that was Savinho. What subscriber birthday live stream? So basically, whenever your birthday is, guys, I will do a live stream dedicated to your birthday. So that's what a subscriber birthday live stream is. So yeah, if you want a birthday live stream, I'll do one for you. It's where you can recommend like a game, and I'll play your game on your birthday. And yeah, I think that's a good way to connect with the community, you know? Okay, at least it's the most nonchalant guy. Yeah, exactly. Do I think Wydad can win? It depends on how they're going to play here, more attacking, because Align are definitely... they've got the pen there. They got, you know, They got the play from the thing. It wasn't really, you know, it was a bit uncertain on that goal because it did look like kind of a foul in the build-up by Palacios. They got an in-play goal, but I feel like Casablanca, if they just hold on, you know, they can play the counter-attacking chances, Joma, and can get the win. I do feel like that. Just if they don't slip up, because they are slipping up a little bit in the defense here, I have to say. Kind of like what Juventus did earlier on in this game. If it gets 3-1, I don't think so, but yeah, for sure. If it stays as 2-1, I think they can play for a win here. There's a chance for them as well. It's going to be a goal kick, though, for Rui Patricio. But yeah. Also, welcome to the stream, Joma. Hope you're having a nice day. And it's nearly your birthday, Phil. Well, yeah, make sure to let me know around what day your birthday is. You don't have to say your actual date of birth, like your actual birthday day. But, you know, the day before, after, around it, a week in, I'll do one for you then, Phil, if you want. Crystal Palace need a proper and bigger stadium. Yeah, for sure. It looks like that most stadiums are getting updated now anyway. Yeah, it's a game. Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought if we're having a new main stand built. Yeah, for sure. That's why I felt like is happening with most stadiums now. They're all getting, you know, pretty well advanced. So it was only a matter of time for really all the clubs in the Prem at one point to have, you know, the latest technology in stadiums. Of course, you know, it's not going to be as big as, like, the Emirates or the Etihad because those clubs have just so much money to deposit. But, yeah, for certain, the clubs, mid-table clubs, bottom-table clubs, the clubs rising the ranks are for sure going to, eventually have their stadiums prove to be as good as those ones. And you don't like celebrating birthdays because it's kind of awkward and they sing happy birthday to you. I see a stream on yours on February 3rd. And yeah, I don't sing happy birthday, but I just say happy birthday, and then, yeah, you get the birthday stream. Don't worry, I'm going to read it. I promise you. I'm not ignoring the messages. It's just the trains of thoughts, I promise I'm not ignoring messages. Guys, give me like 1 second to respond. I'm trying to read all of them, It's now going to be Man City's ball. Defending here nicely. And of course, guys, if you do enjoy the commentation and you aren't already, a sub would be appreciated from you guys, because we are closing in quickly to, some new milestones. And also, every subscriber counts. Yes, we kept DAZN and won a trophy. I'm not depressed this summer. Yes, W's, Phil, as well. The FA Cup, for sure, is such a big, achievement for Crystal Palace. So sorry, I was 30 seconds. Oh, you're 30 seconds behind, I see. 60,000 to 70,000 seaters should be the minimum, especially for Prem teams. Yeah, for certain. So many fans want to go watch the game, so yeah, I can see that. There's double substitution here for Casablanca in their game. Try telling Brentford and Bournemouth that. This is the substitution for Wydad Casablanca. It's going to be Samuel Obeng replacing Omar Al Soma, and Cassius Maylula is coming on, replaced by Selemani Mwalimu. I gotta say, that is so hard to speak there. And Naya Thela, welcome to the stream. Wydad, please. Yeah, I'm neutral for all of these, so yeah. Certain support Wydad, put the heart colors of Wydad in the chat there. They're actually winning the poll 47% for the support there. W's, Wydad fans, you guys are so good. You've been great in the stadiums too. And do I think Wydad will draw? I mean, it really depends on if they continue to play as they did in the first half or the second half. The second half, it wasn't that great. The first half was amazing. That's what I meant to say, yeah. First half was really, splendid display from Wydad. They got an early goal. Yeah, they've done 2 substitutions now. Hopefully that can change up their play. But yeah, W's, all the fans, supporting you guys' teams. Really do like to see, different football fans in the chat. Love it. It's diverse. We got Real Madrid fans, Man U fans, Crystal Palace fans, Wydad fans. Yeah, everyone. Everyone is in this chat. Appreciate it. Smash like for diversity of fans. And there's 2 substitutions here for City. Rodri and Doku are coming off, and Gundogan and Foden are coming on. Cross for Wydad. It's going to be a throw-in for Wydad Casablanca. Mulford's going to be taking this one. You're currently in Morocco. Everyone was in the cafes of the City game. They're football mad. Yeah. Morocco, Egypt, Saudi, all those countries. Jordan as well. All very footballing countries, definitely. I'd love to go to Egypt and Morocco for, watching the Wydad Casablanca and Al Ahly Egypt in their stadiums. I don't know what Jordan's main team is, but I'd see them always supporting their national team. They were really excited when their national team qualified for the World Cup. So, yeah. Don't do that. No, please. I won't do that. Of good quality. And here's a chance for Juventus. Here's a very good chance. It could be a goal. And it looks like there might be a check for a penalty. No injury there from Ederson. Yep, it's all good. It looks like Ederson might have fouled Vlahovic there. It was very close, but no. Tunisia too. Yeah, Tunisia as well. Esperance was such an enjoyable team to watch. Morocco beat them the other week. It was wild. Wow, that is so cool. I'd love to just visit each country and, look at their top football team, visit them in person, experience the fans in the stadium. It's just such a joy for me. Substitutions here happening for Align. For those who don't know, Diana hit the grid yesterday. It was a disgraceful, to say the least. Yes, it was. Chadley is going to be coming on. Kaku's coming off. And Traore is coming off for Abbas. Here's the chance for Juventus before Brilliant tackle by Ederson, by the way. That was brilliant from him. He is just, on it. Ederson is on it. He's just so good. Just, I mean, you know what I was saying about Ederson before, guys. You know what I was saying. It really, Ederson before wasn't the best in the first half, but that sweeper keeper style from him is just so good in terms of tackling. Insane for late night. Here's a City tap-in. City tap-in, 4-1, Foden. And it's easy peasy for them, 4-1. And Juventus are gone, done and dusted out of this tournament into the second place spot. Not out of the tournament, but in second place. Sorry, Juve fans. But yeah, Man City have made a threat of your team. I do blame the coach there for not playing a, strong team. Don't know who you blame for this loss, guys. I do blame the coach. I think the coach was at fault. And, of course, Phil Foden getting back into some form. I mean, it was a pretty simple goal. Let's see how Haaland sets this one up nice and good. So Haaland initially just passes through. Foden initially misses the pass, and there's just a, tap in from his teammate there. Brilliant play. I think that's from Savinho to allow that one to go into the goal. Real Madrid versus City final. I think that's a possibility. I don't know. We'll have to have a look here. So City will be in 1G, and Real Madrid will be in 1H most likely. Yeah, so, yeah, for certain they can be in a final together. Foden fishing for goals. Yeah, he has been with, his goals haven't been the best. They've both been pretty much tap-ins. But, yeah, respect Foden. Hopefully he gets back on form. Because always, I try not to hate on players. Foden with hair is unstoppable. Yeah, this Foden hairstyle is looking crazy. It's shaping up to be like, the noodle hair Ronaldo era, but it's for Foden, the curl hair Foden era. Streets will never forget that one. And it's going to be a kick out there for Rui Patricio, just trying to find some players on the field. Casablanca do win some possession here. You blame the coach as well. I don't know what he was cooking. Not playing Yildiz, Conceição, Thuram, Cambiar. So, yeah, for sure, I blame the coach. Playing a weak team. I mean, does he want to verse Real Madrid? Maybe he does. Maybe he wants to verse Real Madrid. Definitely, I can see that as a possibility of him trying. I mean, who wouldn't want to verse really Salzburg and Al Hilal in the round of 16? I mean, they're going to be slightly easier than Real Madrid as the other option. But, of course, you never know. Maybe Salzburg and Hilal are the harder teams. And City's actually playing to their own loss. But Juventus definitely have been not looking great. Guys, make sure to vote up as well for your play.fifa.com/Potham for both games. My take on it. So I think for the Juventus-Man City game, the player of the match should be probably either Aït-Nouri or I would say as well Reinders. Aït-Nouri has been brilliant, got an assist. He's just been so good on defense, attacking maneuvers, and then also Reinders. He hasn't got an assist or a goal, but he's just been so brilliant with the passing displayed by him is just next level. It's just so good. Of course, if, Haaland manages to get a hat-trick or Foden gets a hat-trick, then maybe that could change, but still, at the moment, it stands for those two. Ederson's your man of the match, yeah, especially for, giving away a free goal. Kalulu's the man of the match there. 3.2 rating, own goal, yellow card. He was just doing everything in that match, really. For Casablanca versus Alain, I say the man of the match probably would be Palacios. He's been so good in terms of linking up the ball to the front forward area. You could also say for Casablanca, it could also be maybe Amrabat or Mufid. They've just been great, in both of the previous games for Casablanca, they were great. I'm surprised Lorch hasn't really shown up for Casablanca as much, because, he was brilliant in the last two, but this match he's not doing as much, I would say, in terms of, potentially good gameplay. Your Gritty just puts a smile on your face automatically. Okay, at the end, I'll do it. I'll do a vote. Either the Skibbity Fortnite song or the Gritty. O'Reilly looks like he's going to be coming on here. Is that O'Reilly? I don't know about these Man City, youth faces. I haven't seen them too much. Let's have a look who that is. Oh, it's Oscar Bob. It looks like, yeah, Oscar Bob. put a poll? Yeah, I'll put a poll at the end of this stream. Before at the end, because there's still Casablanca, City, Juventus, Align fans voting up. And it's going to be a ball out the right side there for Manchester City. And again, guys, if you enjoy the content, like and sub, always appreciated from you guys. It really is a help. And this is going to be out for City. Nunez just passing back there to Bernardo Silva. Now it's going to go back to Nunez here. Just finding some space in the middle. That was a very good pass from Nunez. There's a shot by Reinders. Not great. Haaland. And just off the possessional front there. Haaland should have passed it through. Took the shot himself. I mean, it wasn't really great. Bit of a wasted shot there from Haaland. But yeah, is going to be a corner nonetheless there. Just clipping off the City player. Two substitutions here. Aït-Nouri will be coming off, and Bernardo Silva will be coming off, and Cherki and O'Reilly will be coming on. To Cherki, just so good, by the way. But yeah, I do think Aït-Nouri might win player of the match. Yeah, Casablanca need to wake up if they want to get a goal here, an equaliser. They need to, you know, show that quality they were showing against, I think it was City. They showed the best quality against. Also Juve. I think, who scored the goal against, was it Casablanca scoring against Juventus? I think. Yeah, they showed quality on that goal. They scored, and it was a goal against Juventus there. But for sure, against City, they were really good in terms of, you know, not conceding much. There was a chance for Erling Haaland, saved off the line, Di Gregorio, and it's a goal for City. And it's such a golazo there, an insane goal. 5-1. That is crazy. And you saw earlier you were asking people on Reddit how to improve your channel. Just shows how dedicated you are to building your channel. Yeah, thank you so much, Kieran. Yeah, really appreciate that. Yeah, I'm dedicated to this one. 5-1. I can't believe it, though, guys. That is crazy. The fact that Savinho, first of all, scored that absolute golazo. I mean, it's not the best goal of the tournament, I will say, because the Monterrey ones are challenging for that one. But that was insanity. It might be offside. Might be offside just by the initial playback. Let's have a look here. No, it's not offside. It's not offside. Okay, there's a smash in there. Juve getting smashed like they're an Italian team in a Champions League final. Yep, definitely. Just minus the goal off Juventus' side. Like, just go and put your hand over that one, and then we can see the other scoreline present there. Yeah, Pep is taking the tournament super seriously, for sure. For sure, he's taking that 20 seriously, which is what you need. Juventus not taking it too seriously in this game, I've got to say. Surprised. I really would have thought, you know, we'd see a bit more from them. But, yeah, they're not showing the quality they showed in the other two games. Not playing starters, playing the B team. Like, what is happening? You're versing Manchester City, one of the harder opponents you'll face. Most dedicated streamers. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the kind words, guys. Man City destroying Juventus. Yes, 100%. This is a demolition right here. Again, very surprised by this one. I did not expect it. I really would have thought, you know, it would have been Juventus actually challenging this game to some quality. I did put them as my dark horse. I mean, they still can because they're not out of the game. But yeah, it's really surprising for me, to be honest, that they're Juventus putting up such a poor performance in today's game when really I had them as a dark horse for this tournament on their previous form. And here's a chance here for Align. Casablanca need to be defensively sound because, you know, they need to get the ball moving. Yes, I will not forget any of you guys, of course. Yeah, this is Align really trying to press for a third goal. 2 in front. They need it to secure the win. But, you know, Casablanca need a push. They need a push here. Man City is making a statement, putting everyone on notice. Yeah, for sure. At least Real Madrid aren't going to verse Man City, let's be honest. I don't think that's going to happen unless they lose to Salzburg. But absolute stupidity if Real Madrid lost to Salzburg. Sorry, Salzburg fans, if you're watching. Real Real Madrid supporter, and I don't believe they can lose to Salzburg. I mean, if they do, that's just lights turned off there at the moment. Salzburg probably going to play park the bus like they did against Al Hilal, though, so we'll have to see. Al Hilal should get the win against Pachuca just because they're not going to play park the bus Pachuca. There's a terrible shot from Yildiz. No effort on that shot at all. And Align winning the ball from Casablanca. Tomorrow 5-0. Yeah, for sure against Salzburg. We can do it. The other day, there's a Real Madrid theme park in Dubai. Yes, there is a Real Madrid theme park in Dubai. I've never been. I would love to go. The distance to Dubai for me is actually almost as close as it is to Riyadh, which is crazy as well. It's further away, but it's almost as close. We need a live stream from it one day. Yeah, for sure. I'll try and get a live stream in the Real Madrid theme park. That would be so crazy. Mr. Beast theme park, Dragon Ball Z theme park, Dubai theme park for Real Madrid. Have everything, you know. Juventus have been really disappointing now. They'll probably face Real Madrid in the next round. I didn't understand the initial lineup and still don't. The game plan's been... I know. Igor Tudor really hasn't been on it in terms of, you know, selecting this squad. You know, selecting the tactics here. There's no tactics. I don't know what they're playing. Are they playing, you know, defensive? They're not. They're not playing defensive. They're not playing attacking either. I don't know what they're playing. Hold in the midfield for Man City to steal. That's what it seems like. It also seems like here that, again, yeah, the lineup is just such a poor choice. It doesn't make sense. How can you choose a lineup, you know, with almost no terms of, like, real, actual strong players? I know there's some strong players, but they're not the ones that we saw in the previous games. And this is the hardest game of the group stage here for them. You know, they played a stronger lineup against Casablanca and Align. And then against City, they're just playing, you know, whatever, B team. It doesn't make sense. I don't get it. 20 years from now, you and your fans in the Bernabeu for the Champions League final. I know, that'll be crazy. That'll be crazy. You gotta go. Thank you, Ian, for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And hope to see you again in a later stream, bro. Have a nice rest of your day. Or evening. I think it's nighttime for you, yeah. And that was the initial goal there, just shown for Casablanca. They're just showing it here. And it was a good one, actually. Nice finish over Rui Patricio. Then Laba got the equaliser there from the penalty spot to make it 1-1. Did that celebration. And then we had the next celly, which was the Kaku goal. Nice shot. And did the shush celebration. And really, Casablanca, unfortunate not to get, you know, a goal in this one to make it an equaliser, because they've been playing well. I do think they've been playing well. Feel sorry for anyone that has to face Man City in the knockout stages. Pep's robots are all drilled machines. Yeah, exactly. Pep's robots more like Pep's cyborgs, because they play insanely good. Should I say Pep's, you know, quantum robots, because, you know, they're just next level. They're on a system, but they're on a system on the next level to anyone else on a system. And that's what really is insane, you know. And it looks like that Weston McKennie is coming off, which he should have really come off in the first half. And the substitution is being made for him to come off for... yeah, I do remember that matchup, Dumfries and Acuna, the fight with Netherlands and Argentina, yeah, in the Qatar World Cup. That was, yeah, crazy. Hi, Yo Wavez as well. Welcome to the stream. You have $500 on Align. Am I secured? It really depends if Align can, you know, hold on to this one, because there's... Casablanca have been good attackingly, but they've just not been good at the finish. And they've not been good in defense. So Align really could get another. It just really depends if, you know, they can continue to play this strong. So, yeah, hopefully you do get your funds there, Yo Wevez. hopefully you can get that one through. And do you have a steering wheel to play your favorite computer game on your birthday? If no, I don't have a steering wheel, unfortunately, Phil. I'd love to. Wydad can win. It just depends if, you know, they don't mess up with the defense, and they can finish a little bit better because their finishing hasn't been that great, Joma. Unfortunately, again, from a neutral perspective, I'm not supporting any of these 4 teams, guys, so just giving my neutral point of view. Hopefully, you know, we could see some better finishing from Casablanca in, you know, for you Wydad Casablanca fans. Next stream clicks is a dog walk stream. And then afterwards, it's going to be the 4 a.m. Real Madrid versus Salzburg and Pachuca versus Al Hilal. Okay, we got a couple of different fans here. Again, I'm not going to be biased to anyone because I don't want to upset any of you guys. But yeah, hopefully either side of you guys can win. Let's see. And there is a goal here for Juventus. Yes. Just as I was talking, they've scored one. It's going to be onside. I think it might be offside. 5-2. But it looks like it's going to be offside. I don't know. What is on the line in the next game? Let's have a look, Noel, at the next game here. So the next games on the line here at the moment is if Al Hilal beat Pachuca. Yeah, they're checking for this offside. If Al Hilal beat Pachuca, they will go through to the round of 16 if Real Madrid beat Salzburg. That's how it's going to work. If Salzburg win against Real Madrid and Salzburg both go through. But as it stands, yeah, Al Hilal have to win against Pachuca. Technically, actually, Real Madrid can get knocked out, sorry. They can get knocked out because if Al Hilal beat Pachuca and Salzburg wins against Real Madrid, then Real Madrid are out of the tournament. And Al Hilal will go into second place and Salzburg will go to first. I think I missed the last comment. Yeah, I might have. Sorry, there was just a lot of comments there. Speaking of the Bernabeu, I went there in February to watch the Madrid derby in La Liga, which finished 1-1. Do I remember that game? Yes, I do remember that game. I think Alvarez scored in that one. Kieran, is that the one that you're thinking of? Because, yeah, that game was a pretty, you know, I would say it's more intense in terms of the breakaway chances, but, you know, a 1-1 isn't always the best to watch. I mean, you know, it's very intense. And I think there was a stop as well because of the fans throwing something on the field or something like that. That might have been at the Metropolitano, actually. I think that was at the Metropolitano. Football is really the only sport that doesn't know how to implement offside technology. And is Pachuca a hard team? Pachuca will be easier to beat than Salzburg. I'll say that because Salzburg played Park the Bus. I don't know if Pachuca's going to play Park the Bus. They might. But Halal technically should have won against Salzburg in terms of they were the better team throughout the whole game. Pachuca will probably play more aggressively, so we won't see, you know, Park the Bus from them. So Al Hilal might have an easier time, clicks, you know, to get the win there. Mbappe scored and Alvarez scored a penalty. Yeah, I remember that one. And Pachuca is trash, literal trash. Yeah, I mean, Pachuca, got that red card against Real Madrid, you know, the card for Asensio. That was not a deserved one, I don't think. That was really just a poor refereeing instance at its finest. Here's a chance for City. Casablanca really need to put on the pressure now if they want to win this one. Otherwise, Al Ain are all smooth sailing from here, you know. But yeah, they need to put up some pressure. They won't get... Still embarrassing for Juventus. Yeah, this is, you know, I feel actually for the players that have come on rather than, you know, the coach and the team as a whole, because the coach did a complete mess up. And hi, Loyal, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hello, everyone who I haven't said hello to as well. Hope everyone is having a nice day. Is Al Ain from Saudi? No, they're from UAE. A team of that quality would not be here from Saudi. I can tell you that. The team that should have been here in place of Al Ain would be Al Ittihad, because Middle East was given 2 slots, and the slots chosen were Al Ain, the AFC Champions League winners, who got a fluke win because of the referees against Al Hilal. They actually won against Al Nassr because of the referee as well 2 years ago. And Al Hilal, because they got an unbeaten season in the SPL, they were the 2 slots given. Should have been Hilal and Ittihad, I'm going to be honest there, or Hilal Al Ahly Saudi, because they won the AFC this year. Again, it's not really current winners getting into this tournament. It's more of off-form teams. Dusan Vlahovic has been surprisingly good. Yeah, I got to say Vlahovic has been, on it for Juventus this game. I mean, the other games he was not great, but yeah, he's actually turning up surprisingly when the rest of the team isn't. And they could quite easily and literally automate the linesman. Yeah, for sure. I don't know why it isn't the case already. Having a robot going down the field with a laser pointed to where the ball is, because the ball can have a tracker, right? And then the robot machine has a little thing that knows where the ball is on the field, so it just moves in line with the ball. Also could just be on the player, detecting where the last player is, and it just follows the last player, So really, I could see that. You could see that. Actually, it wouldn't work on the ball, sorry. I mean, on the last player. And here's a chance for Align. It's a 2v1. There's a shot over the bar. And Rahimi missed that one. Should have been finished. If they let Vinny win the Ballon d'Or last year, he would have been at a different level. I actually do think so. I think Vinny's mentality's gotten ahead of him here. Throw him for Oscar Bob in the City Juventus game. And he just throws it back. It's going to be now in the back possession here for Manchester City. There's a little bit of a pressing run here. Just tamed by Juventus. Thuram Ulian. Again, if Thuram was playing the whole game, I do think he would have got player of the match, just how good he is. There's actually a substitution happening for our line in a second. I don't know why you fully rotate when it's your biggest game. I know. You fully rotate the whole squad. That's the weirdest thing. The fact that this whole team has been changed. There's like only 3 starters on it. Why is the B team playing against City? The strongest team you'll probably verse. Because Madrid haven't been on form, If Madrid were on full form, they were okay in the last game, but not on the form that we know of them in the past. But you're versing a team that is so good in terms of, possession, attack, not the best in defense. I would have been playing, the whole starting 11 in this one. I would have been playing a very attacking formation, try and pressure Pep City a little bit too much so that they can't handle it. Because, it's still, in the end, the same defense from last season where they were losing, 6 games in a row. So, for certain, definitely Juventus, very weird that they haven't done that one. But, yeah, great job from Pep once again, showing his class in this tournament. Brilliant from him, as per usual. And Casablanca still trying to pressure for a goal here. And it is going to be a little pass through there. A little 1-2. And it's just tidied up by Align. Here's a very good chance for Align. Unfortunate for Casablanca fans if this one's, finished off. You can't stray. But thank you, Loha, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And then, yeah, City getting the nice finish up here on this game. Big pleaser for you City fans. Maybe they can get one more goal. 6-2 would be great for, City. Boost of confidence. And this is going to be Align just diving, and it's going to be a free kick for Align. Just Casablanca losing that one. And, yep, it's going to be a free kick here for Wydad Casablanca. And now this is Man City just trying to retain some possession here. As it stands for Group G, City 9 points, Juventus 6 points, Align 3 points, Casablanca 0 points. That's how it stands in this game. And there's going to be a big emphasis here on the goalkeeper for Wydad. That's going to be Benabid trying to save this one. What time's the dog stream tonight? You want to join it? Probably at 1 in the morning, my time. 1 a.m. KSA. So the bar. It's going to be Man City playing out the back in their game. Sound 8's gone off. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, sound is back? I think it was because I wasn't speaking. Maybe it was just a glitch. I don't know if anyone else had experienced sound leaving, but okay. Maybe it's because this mic cable's a little bit dodgy. It's actually a bit cut at the end, unfortunately. So, Yeah, just using a bit of a dodgy mic. Still yet to use the new one here. We are waiting for the cable piece to come. Probably not going to use it until after a month or so, unfortunately. And there is full-time City. Oh, the sound did mute for 5 seconds. Okay. City versus Juventus, full-time. And it's going to be a 5-2 win for Manchester City. Juventus embarrassing. Embarrassing from them not playing their full team. Embarrassing not playing, players that we saw had quality. And, yeah, the new one, it's not actually that. It's, like, still a beginner one. This one's a beginner one as well. It's a little bit more advanced than this one. But, yeah, I can't wait to use it. It's definitely going to be good. Oh, the sound went off for a second. Okay, I don't know what that was about there. I think maybe I just clicked on... Maybe I just undid the mic there. Yeah. And also, welcome Silos Wa to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Again, sorry guys if I mispronounced your name. It has done that a few times in the recent streams, even while you're talking. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just move it back. Because maybe it's just... I think it's just Wi-Fi, to be honest. Because I can actually see the sound input through here. And it says it's always on. So... yeah, I think it's just my lag, maybe, or it's, some internet connection. Juventus made that too easy for Man City, but nonetheless, a great performance from City. Yeah, for sure. City, very good quality in this game. Definitely had an easy job around them. There is 7 more minutes of this Casablanca Alliance game, so we'll finish commentating that one. So let's go and continue this one here. Let's also check the stats for the Juventus-Man City game before we fully close off that game there. So, 24% possession for Juve, terrible. Wydad injury time, yes, it's going to be about 7 minutes remaining, 8 minutes in total. 76% ball possession for Man City. 3.81 expected goals City, 24 shots City, 11 shots on target, 4 chances, big chances, 1 big chance missed, 719 accurate passes, 93% accuracy, 10 fouls, 6 corners. For Juventus, 0.92 expected goals, 5 shots, 2 on target, 2 big chances, 0 big chances missed, 191, 80% accuracy, accurate passes, 11 fouls, 1 corner. And let's go back now to this Wydad Casablanca and Alliance game. There's a cross coming in for Casablanca to try and reach. Here's the chance. It's in the box there for them. Ball passing around. Doku also one player of the match there for Man City versus Juventus. Looks like there's a foul there on the Alliance player. Unfortunately, it's going to be some more wasted time for this Casablanca people. The Casablanca team, should I say. Jeremy Doku, spot him, yep, for sure. He got the spot from there. I think it's pretty deserved as well. I mean, he didn't play the full game, but deserved for sure. Thanks for the watch along. You're going to get some sleep before the dog walk. Yes, W's, Phil. Yes, hope you have a nice sleep, and I'll see you later. Thank you for tuning in as well. Is Thembianski Lorch playing for Casablanca in? Yes, he is playing currently, Lorch. He's on the left side there, number 4, Lorch. He hasn't been doing that great. I got to say, he was better in the previous game for Casablanca against Juventus. He was actually the best player on their team, I got to say. 2 substitutions here for Alain, Rahimi, and Niang coming on. And off is going to be Palacios and one other player. Disagree with Doku being man of the match. It clearly should have been Kalulu. Yeah, Kalulu deserved that man of the match there for sure. The amount of Wydad fans is crazy. Yeah, Wydad, such a big fan base. Respect to the fans, Respect to the fans that are turning up and supporting their team. Smash like for Wydad Casablanca. Smash like for football, Palacios and Rahimi coming off for Niang and Rahimi. But it's a different Rahimi that's coming on. It's H. Rahimi. Poll for Gritty. I'll do it after the game's finished. Okay, I promise you, Ion, I'll do it after the game's finished. Skibby Toilet or Gritty poll. Great. Now this is going to be on the side here for Alain. Chance for an attack. And it's back for a throw-in for Casablanca. There is a chance to bring it up the field here. Only about 4 minutes left. Half of the added time has been used up. So he had a few other good players. Haaland was excellent. Yeah, he was good today, Haaland. Very good. Compared to the other times, he was not great. This time he did good. Savinho was great. Ait Nouri, first half was superb. And Nunez was good as well. Yeah, Ait Nouri was top. He was like the pinnacle of top for City in that first half. He was so good. And yeah, Nunez was good all around. Savinho was great all around. Yeah, for sure. We saw some good performances put in. definitely Ait Nouri was just, to me, really, I think either Doku, Ait Nouri should have won player of the match. Ait Nouri was just brilliant in attack and defense. He's really shown quality coming to City. But yeah, here we go. Casablanca still got about 4 minutes left to equalise, and Al Ain about 4 minutes to retain possession. Long ball coming out from Rui Patricio. What a goal from Savinho. Yeah, I know. Savinho's absolute banger. Probably in the top 3 goals of this tournament. I got to say the Monterrey goals yesterday were superb. They were so good. But Savinho, yeah, one of the top 3 goals of this tournament. He was just insane with that wonder shot. Cross coming in from Casablanca. And it's going to be possibly a free corner. I don't know. No, it's cleared away. It's going to be a throw-in for Casablanca. Yildiz goal was good as well. Yeah, Yildiz. But this is the thing, though. He should have been playing from the start. Why were these players not playing from the start? Conceição, Yildiz, Thuram Ollien, not playing from the start was such a big mistake. And the throw there from Casablanca. It's now going to be back in their defence. They have about 3 minutes left to get an equaliser, just less. And Al Ain doing everything they can to really just clear this one. And here we go. Chance for Casablanca. There's a shot. And it's going to be a corner. What a save by Rui Patricio. Just keeping his team in this one with a win. Brilliant shot. Brilliant save. Brazilian players are hands down talented. Why can't they link up with Brazil? I know. I don't know why they're not linking up. They need, a coach like Roberto Martinez for Portugal. Hopefully Don Carlo does that. Makes the team one unit. And yeah, that was a shot of high quality there. No defending from Dortmund was terrible, but I like the Ribeiro goal for Sundowns when he ran through the defense. Yeah, that was really good for Ribeiro. Brilliant. Sundowns, again, unlucky that they didn't get through, to be honest. And we need to keep an eye on Rudiger, whether he's playing or not, because of the last game against Pachuca during the fight. Yeah, I don't know if he's playing. We'll have to check. I think Kylian might be playing. I think he might be playing. I'm not too sure. Because he is back. He's better. Maybe they're going to rest him. I think they're going to rest him for the round of 16. Let's take a look at the predicted lineup here. It says at the moment here, Mbappe possibly not playing for the predicted lineup, unfortunately. So that's going to be a big loss, for Real Madrid again. That was a clutch save, yeah. About a minute left now for Casablanca to get one here. There is a foul, though, so Al Ain will be wasting all the time left on this foul free kick. Am I going to make a watch it? Yes, Silos, I've actually been watching every single match. I've got all, so far, how many matches have I even done? Let's have a look here. 39 matches I have watched in this Club World Cup, which is all of them. So yeah, I'm watching every single one. Al Hilal, Real Madrid will watch both of them at the same time again. Of course, living in KSA, I'll be, having a little bit of hope for Al Hilal to get to round of 16 just to showcase some SPL football. But yeah, once they get to round of 16, get out. I'm never supporting you again in my life. But yeah, looks like this might be full-time here for Casablanca. Al Ain, there's a referee decision that's going to be decided. Let's see what he's going to decide for this one. Oh, it's going to be a Casablanca free kick, I think. That should be. Thank you so much, Silos. Appreciate that. Yeah. Vinny got calm. Last game, Vinny was good. I got to say, Vinny last game was top. He was, very, very good. You just did your full tournament prediction. You have PSG being City in the final. Yeah, definitely, I can see that. Let's have a look how the round of 16 is shaping up here. Based on what I originally predicted, because I did a full tourney prediction as well in one of the earlier streams. And there is full-time. Al Ain 2, Wydad, Casablanca 1. Unfortunately, Wydad didn't get over a few Casablanca fans there. Really unfortunate. But yeah, Al Ain 1. W's, yo, as well. Game 1,500. That is crazy there. You got your money. W's to you. And thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That is insane. Al Ain pulled it off, But yeah, let's have a look at the tournament predictions. Definitely tune in next time you have a stream. Thank you so much, yo. Appreciate it. Yeah, can't wait to see you next time, bro. Really do appreciate it. And full timekeeping. Yeah, at the end there, Al Ain really just, preventing Casablanca from any sort of play. They're really, doing some time wasting. Yeah, have a nice day, yo, as well with your new $1,500. Congratulations. But yeah, for my 20 predictions, I said PSG into Miami. I say PSG to there into the quarters. Flamengo Bayern. I see Bayern versus PSG. Dortmund Monterrey. I actually see Monterrey getting there as a dark horse, as Dortmund haven't been looking great. Real Madrid versus Juventus. I say Real Madrid go through. Then I say for Real Madrid Monterrey. I say Real Madrid. PSG Bayern. I actually say Bayern. I know it's a bit controversial. I know PSG are the stronger Champions League team, but we haven't seen PSG versus Bayern yet in this Champions League. So I would in the Champions League or in this season. I don't think. So Bayern, I have my hopes for them if they play, with a full squad. Musiala's back. That will be interesting. Anybody with 4 goals in this tournament? Let's have a look here at the player stats. Olise has 5 goals assists. He has 3 goals. The top scorer is Yildiz. I think he's got... Yildiz scored in that game, right? For Juventus, right? I think he scored. He scored the second goal. No, Vlahovic scored the second goal. Yeah, Yildiz has only got 3 goals. I was going to say he would have had 4 if he scored. But yeah, Bayern look more informed currently. Yeah, I do say so. Though, of course, never in doubt for PSG, of course, there. But yeah, then I say for the semi-finals between Bayern and Real, biased pick Real, but not biased Bayern. I can definitely see Bayern being PSG as well. Bayern have been very good by PSG sneaking through. Yeah, of course. For me, though, I do see Bayern maybe going to the final in a non-biased one. Real Madrid, I hope, can get to the final if they beat Bayern because, it's shaping up to be Real Madrid have a pretty easy way through, Monterrey or Dortmund, and they're both so off form. So, yeah, I can see that one. And, yeah, I'll put the poll up while I say my other half there so you guys can decide up. Also, thank you, everyone who was watching this stream for the football. I'm just doing a little bit of a goofy thing at the end here. Fortnite song or the gritty hit. Forfeit choice. There we go. Vote up if you want for this, the forfeit choice there. PSG have just won the treble, so I would say PSG are in pretty good form as well. Yeah, for sure. Don't get in doubt as well with Botafogo, winning against them, that was, a off-form sort of thing there. Because really, PSG were playing the B team there against, the Libertadores winners. And round 16 is going to be epic. Yeah, I know. I can't wait for the round 16. But yeah, you guys can vote in the poll there. You're going to keep your tablet at 100% tomorrow for the matches. Yeah. Actually, there's only 2 matches tomorrow. And then it's going to be no matches. So, yeah, you don't have to. There's going to be some gaming streams later tomorrow, so we'll see. But yeah, at the moment, as it stands, there's no matches. The matches are the following day, the 28th, I think. That's 46 games completing group stage. 2 more to go. Yeah, 2 more to go. And then we've done the group stage, guys. We've got 48 games done in the group stage. I'm just happy to get all the games, really. Seeing every game in this tournament has been, amazing. And I can't wait to get the round of 16 done. Then we got the quarters, semis, and then 1 game remaining. I don't know if there's a 3rd place playoff. There might be. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that is great. I love it. And also, I think there's a little bit of lag. I don't know. Maybe it's just my YouTube lagging out. Yeah, I think it's just my YouTube lagging out. But you guys are voting the Fortnite song as the forfeit. Yeah, I'll listen to it. Don't know if there's lag for you guys. For me, there is. I can't wait for more football talks tomorrow at the matches in your stream. Thank you so much, Ayan. Yeah, I love the football talk. Yeah, unfortunately, we got some lag on my one, so I can't really read the chat messages continually. So 3 votes and all vote for the song. Yep, we're going to listen to the song. Let's just get this done. Okay. So it's called the... What? It's called the Fortnite Stupid... This song. Okay. Thank you, Silos, for tuning in. Thank you, everyone who was watching this stream as well. I appreciate all you guys, all your kindness. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. But yeah, I'll listen to the song for anyone just willing to stay around for this silliness. Let's get it. Why has just got an advert here? Okay, let's hear it. Oh, this is sped up. Here we go. This is not the same song as the other day, by the way. Oh, here it is. This one. Yeah, I changed it. I suggest anyone who doesn't like this leave just now. Yeah, it's embarrassing.